Alright guys, it's Alex. We're back. Got my man Andy over there. He's going to be helping me today. So today's the day we're going to be deleting my 2016 Cummins. So we're going to open up this Lynk here and kind of give you guys a little info on, you know, what it comes with and what's in the box, and we'll set this sucker up. Hey, what's up YouTube? Hey, so I kind of showed you guys a little bit about the Lynk there. I'm going to show you the full setup on that. So I'm going to flash the truck here. So what I want to do is I want to let you guys hear a stock truck for the last time. So we will fire this thing up here. Let me see something here. Guys, take a last look at it. Take a last look at it before it's all deleted. I'm gonna flash it. I'm not gonna let it run too long because I don't want the exhaust getting hot, so it's gonna be hard to take it off. So we're gonna be doing it here any minute. That's what it sounds like. Real loud. Now we're going to make it quieter. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to make it loud. So I'm going to shut this thing off, and I'll kind of give you guys a little game plan of what we're going to be doing here. So let me shut this thing off and I'll get right back to you. Okay guys, so here's the plan. I'm not going to delete the EGR yet. I know some of you are like, well, that's stupid. You should just delete it all. I know I should delete it all at once. But honestly, I just want to see what these emission laws are going to go down here. So I'm going to keep it on for now, and then probably next week the kit should come in, so I'll delete the EGR next week. So you won't see the EGR deleted today, but I'll at least show you guys how to take the the exhaust off. Of course, remember, you guys know you want to be in Mexico for this. So if you guys look up under here, the exhaust is, get up under here and show you guys. So there's the exhaust right there, okay? You guys are like, okay, I already know how this works already. I'm just showing you for some that don't know. So let me get up under here. So up under here, if you guys see up there, there's the downpipe right there. There's a V-band that sits up here. And I know it's difficult to see. If you guys look up here, there's a Z-band or V-band sitting up there. So we're going to take that loose. But I think the way we're going to take this exhaust off, I think we're going to do it from the back. I know some people do it from the front, but we're going to do it from the back to the front. That way it makes it a little easier. We're going to have about 2 other guys here. So you have all your lines, all your sensors back here. So we'll kind of get you the best picture I can get of how to take these lines off. But it's honestly, guys, it looks pretty self-explanatory. You got a couple def lines here for the fuel. You have a couple sensors sitting up on the def, the DPF, and the SCR, just to detect, I guess, when it's full and when it needs to, complete its regeneration process. So when we start removing this exhaust here, I'll kind of show you guys brief scenarios and videos of it, okay?
What's up,
hey, what's up, guys? So hey, we're back. We're gonna throw this Lynk in. So I've got everything under here. So we'll mount these. We'll get our shift on the fly and everything ready to roll. I got my good buddy Andy under there. He's down there working on the exhaust while I'm up here flashing the truck. We're not removing any sensors nor the exhaust. We're just kind of loosening bolts up now. That way, when I go to flash this, we can just start taking stuff apart, just pulling it all apart. So in a second, we'll show you where I'm going to mount some things here, okay? Okay, guys, first step. According to always go by your instructions at all times. So we're going to work on installing the shift on the fly switch. So if you see under here, there's the grommet under here. So we're going to probably drill a little small hole through there to pass the wires through. So as you guys see on your trucks, it's sitting right back here. So we're going to drill a little hole through there and pass the lines up through. And we're also going to try to find a place to mount this. I'm going to try to find a temporary place right now and I'll wait to see if some of you guys comment and see if you guys have any other recommendations of where you put yours. So yeah, we're just gonna do that, and you want to drill a hole through there, that rubber grommet, and I'll show you the next step here. Okay guys, so this was a pain. So I got an Easy Link attached up here. It's kind of just hanging right here, but it's gonna kind of sit up underneath it here, like that. So I got to get another zip tie. We're gonna zip tie it up there, but just for right now, my buddy is actually under there. Listening to the exhaust, so we're just trying to kind of speed things up a little. So I'll figure out the mounting issue later. So now I made the hole through the rubber grommet bracket over here, the rubber grommet, and now we're gonna put this switch, this shift on the fly switch, we're gonna run these wires through that hole. So you're gonna run it through the hole over here, and we're gonna run it up to the crank sensor, the crankcase sensor up. So I'll kind of run these through the hole real quick, and I'll show you guys where they end up at. Alright guys, so we got the wires there through the firewall. Alright, so the next step per HPP are the Easy Link instructions. So we have all the wires run up. So they want you to run this up along the firewall back here. But if you look, there's a crankcase sensor. So if you're looking at the truck like this, there's a little sensor right back here. This little silver connector here. You guys can see that. So what we're going to do is we're going to unplug that. And once that's unplugged, we're going to use this connector here that's supplied with your kit from HPP. And we're going to plug these wires in like so. So, I don't really have a camera. I don't really have a stand to do this. All you do is kind of slide the wires in. Let me see if I can get it from here. If you guys see, sorry, I don't have a mount for my GoPro, guys. So I usually did it per the picture. You see the prongs all the way back here. Want to insert it flat in like this. And what you'll do is keep sliding it. You're going to hear a click. Keep sliding, maybe. Let's try it this way. Here we go. Hear the click? Now you can pull on it. And then the white one goes on the top over here. So you have red, black, white. And you see white goes over there. Okay? So what we'll do is we'll connect this last wire here, disconnect that crankcase sensor plug, and then we're going to plug this into there. So I'll show you the final product when we're finished, okay? Alright guys, so we got this all connected here. Got the crew. Got the crew here. So this is your crankcase sensor here. If you have trouble getting it out, my buddy Mr. McCartney kind of showed me a little trick. There's if you look here, this is kind of similar. You have this red clip, and you got this clip in the back. This clip here, you want to slide it to the left. So there's an open end. You see there's like an open end right there. You want to slide it. Then you want to push down back here, and this will pop out. So this isn't the crankcase sensor, but this is the same style plug. So you want to click that back, and then you'll plug the shift on the fly sensor into the crankcase here. I got it all neat. I'm going to tie a couple things up. Runs all the way down to the grommet down here. Make it nice and neat, and get this thing ready to flash. Alright guys, we got everything mounted up. Got my buddy and his girlfriend out in here. So we put the switch on. I just threw it together here. It uses a 3/8 drill and a 1/8 drill bit, and you just drill the make one hole and make a hole maybe about 3 or 4 centimeters to the side of it, and then you just kind of slide the switch in and put the nut on, and there you go. So now we're just gonna actually try to tune the truck this time. It's taking forever because I'm new to all this. So we're gonna turn the truck to run position, maybe. Turn it to run position here, and then we're gonna plug the auto agent into the OBD2 port. Here, I'm gonna plug that in there, maybe, if it fits. And there should be a blue light that lights up on the Easy Link, and you see the blue light right there. Maybe. Sorry, guys. And you see the Easy Link is lighted up as well. So then we're gonna open our Wi-Fi settings on our phone here. Sorry if it's a crappy video, guys. I really apologize. There's too much light in this truck. So we're gonna get our auto agent here. Gonna open everything up. Let me close out of this really quickly. So you want to make a login. I'll put my password in here. Gonna log in. Maybe. Here, let me get you a better angle, guys. Okay. So now we're connecting the Easy Link. Make sure it's auto link's connected. Open Wi-Fi settings and choose Easy Link. And we're going to come back to the app. Hopefully it's working. Here's the Easy Link here, guys. We're going to connect. Alright, we're fully connected. No internet connection, obviously. Go back to auto link. Okay, so here we go. This is the auto agent. It's to set up to link vehicle with HPP tuning. So we're going to link. While using this app, we're going to go back. Exit out of here, go back to auto agent. Link vehicle with my truck. Here's my truck and everything right there. Got 35-inch tires. And go to next. Describe. Stock. So that's what we're going to write there. Stock. Sorry guys about this camera here, guys. I really apologize. So we're going to connect. Once connected to the Wi-Fi, we're going to open the app. The gauges should appear, which they are right there. Click the menu at the top right corner and select vehicles, or top left I should say. And we're going to go to technicians. If the auto agent is not linked, please press the plus sign. So we're going to click this. Stock, which we just did. So let's go to the next page. So we're going to type in all this crap, which we just did. Vehicle's now linked. Okay, so we're going to go back to the vehicle menu. I'm going to go back. And if you click this right upper corner here, we're going to go to ECU profiles. Hey, what's up? What's up, dude? Okay, well just give me a text in a little bit, okay? Alright, dude. That's my buddy Jeremy. So we're going to go back to the vehicle menu and click ECU profiles. So these are all the different profiles we have for the truck. Pretty ridiculous. Once you have your files, you will see the files that are available to download. So we're going to do the stock with the TCM 2.1 tuning. Or wait, we'll do all of these actually. So we'll download the stock horsepower. We're going to stock the 30, 80, and 130, and 180. So you will see these files that are available to download, which we just did. So this is per the manual. Okay, click the cloud icon on the desired name. Within a few seconds, the icon will turn into the install. So we did that. So you see the install button on there. So we want to locate the diagnostic port. So we're going to go over here, and in a second I'll show you exactly where this port is. Alright guys, so we got our unlock port, so I connected it here. This is where the OBD port is. We're going to connect this connector, and what I did was don't run it through between the doors here, because yeah, if that door shuts you may split the wires. Then if they split, then we're all screwed. So I ran it out the door, just that way if it does close, you know, we're kind of okay. Make sure this is all right here. Sorry, I just really don't want nothing to happen, so I ran it outside here. And on your truck you're going to see your ECU down here, and then there's a port back here. It's going to be really hard to see, guys. But down in here, your wiring harness, and it's right behind your intake manifold. So what you do is there's a little clip. I'm going to clip it back. It'll pop out, and the clip will look like this. It's almost identical to the OBD port or unlock port that you were supplied with. So we're going to set that aside. And here comes the exciting part. Let's, where is it? Where did I put this at? Okay. So here's the kit. Here's the port here. Maybe that's the port. So let's kind of plug this in down here if I can. Hold on, guys. Let me run this around because it's a little bit long. Okay, so we're gonna plug that in down there. All right, guys. So we have our unlock cable running, and it is connected down there, like so. It should click and play. Okay, so we got everything connected up here. It's a little short, guys, just kind of be careful there. So we got everything all connected. We got our app here. Okay, so we're gonna I'm just going step by step. That way everybody knows kind of what they're doing. So the cloud icon, we already downloaded our tunes. We located that diagnostic port behind the intake manifold. Supplied unlock cable plugged into the diagnostic, which we just did. Plug in the other end of the truck to the USB port next to the OBD, which we just did. Okay, that's down there. Turn ignition off. Turn ignition off. Turn ignition to the run position. Or wait, hold on. Well, oh, I'm sorry guys, we forgot to install these, so. Or you know what, guys, I forgot to tell you. These are all different tunes here. I'm sorry, I completely made a mistake. We want 0 to 180 with transmission tuning. So we are going to install that one. I'm sorry. You can get individual tunes if those are single. We're going to get the shift on the fly 0 to 180. I totally apologize. Okay, so we already did this. We connected it. It's connected to the Lynk. So we're transferring ECU profile to the auto agent. So we're going to place the ignition to off. Continue. We'll place ignition on the on/run position without cranking the engine. So we're going to turn it on. So it's preparing everything here. So it's installing. And here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to let this install, and I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so now it's done. It says place ignition, switch in the off position. So that's fully off. Continue. Place ignition on the run. We can fire everything back up here. So we're going to go to continue. Installation was complete. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Alright guys, so we have the tunes 0 to 180 horsepower with transmission tuning. Later we'll flash the truck again, we'll do the low boost fueling, all that cool stuff. So we'll check with that stuff a little later, and we'll go install this exhaust system. Alright guys, I just wanted to appreciate you guys for watching. I really wanted to apologize again if this wasn't like the best video. I'm a little anxious. I kind of just want to get this done, just get it going, just seeing how this thing runs. It's about 3 o'clock. Still got to put the exhaust on yet. I know some of you are like, well, it's going to take a little long, but once my buddy gets back, we're going to throw this thing on and we'll get it going. But stay tuned. We'll get that exhaust on here. Alrighty, guys. So we're about ready to take the exhaust off here. I'm going to give you guys everything that I unplugged on the truck as for the exhaust. And I read this online forum, so I'll kind of give you what they told me. So I'm going to kind of switch it around. So I'm going to start at the turbo back. I'm going to start at the downpipe for the sensors. Then I'm going to work my way back. And then we'll start to take everything off here. I won't be able to get videos of taking the exhaust off. It's pretty self-explanatory if you get under there and actually look at it. Because, I'm sorry guys, I don't have a camera holder for this GoPro here. So I'm kind of doing everything by hand. So just kind of bear with me. But at least wanted to just make this video just to help you guys out. So let's go take a look here. Alright guys, so we're underneath the truck. So you can see up there, there's a turbo. So we're at the downpipe right now. This hanger here, people told me to get rid of it because the Flow Pro is not going to use it. So if it gets the way, we'll take it off, but honestly I really don't feel like disconnecting anything else, so I'm just going to leave it there. So going down the downpipe, under the cross member here, you come to our first sensor here. This is off of the downpipe. So this sensor gets connected here. So there's a sensor on the left side of the frame, you can't miss it. You got this big sensor here, or this big connector. This stays in. There's a sensor right behind it back here. You're going to want to take this out. This is I believe the EGT sensor, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this sensor is what I'm going to be using for my EGTs. So continuing down, so next is our DPF. This is the DPF here. So we have an injector here and a sensor up here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say injector, I meant to say sensor. I'm kind of getting anxious, guys. I really want to get this thing rolling. So you have a first sensor on the front portion of the DPF that gets plugged in here. Okay, so you want to disconnect this sensor here. So it's going to be plugged in, sorry, right about here. We're going to disconnect that. Next, you have another sensor on the back side of the DPF. Then you have another plug, disconnect that plug here. You're going to let this hang, alright? So, when you're under here, I just disconnect these. You have 4 bolts that hold this DPF to the SCT or SCR. Disconnect those. Up here, you have your feed line. This is your feed line. There's 2 little, if you see here, there's 2 little plastic springs here. Sorry, it's really hard to see and hold. You want to squeeze these together and it'll come right off. Up here is another sensor. You slide this up and this should come right off too. Down here, another sensor up here on the SCR. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this sucker. Let's go ahead and disconnect this. Maybe sometimes it's hard to do this one hand. Okay, good. That's out. Leave that hang. I just can't believe all this emission stuff, man. Like this is crazy. Like this is just crazy. So we're gonna let this hang. Now, up here, you're gonna see a box. Sorry guys, I can't see where the camera's at. So this box here, okay, is actually mounted to the frame. So this side, we're probably gonna disconnect this, disconnect these frame bolts here. This is going to come off all as one unit, okay? We're not going to leave that on the truck. Come down further. You have a sensor in the back of the SCR. That gets connected. Where does that get connected in? Somewhere. Yeah. Over here. Right over here. Right here. Disconnect that. This sensor is going to stay in place, and this wire is going to come off with this bracket here. So go ahead and take this bracket off the frame, and this will come off as one. There's nothing else on the tailpipe, so we'll start taking all this crap off, and let's actually hear what this thing really sounds like a true diesel. So we're going to take this thing off, guys, and maybe we'll show a couple parts of it mounted, but other than that, maybe we'll just show you the end product here. Alright guys, so it's my partner in crime, Andy.
Hey, what's up?
So it's like 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, we just finished this thing. Sorry I didn't get many videos of the mount because it was just a pain in the butt, because I took this sidewall, the actual fender well out. Actually made it a lot easier to access the turbo. You can see the turbo right there. So if you're going to get it, I mean, I have a little bit bigger hands, and it was kind of more difficult for me to get in there, but we took this fender well out and we just literally impacted it right off, and the exhaust came right apart. We got the 5-inch turbo back. Looks really, really good. All the way back. Just get a better picture for you guys. Sorry, it's like really dark out. This looks really, really good. All the way down, 5-inch, no tip right now. I'm gonna get one. So we're gonna do. My neighbors are gonna kill me. Andy, you ready?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the first startup of the night with this truck fully deleted. I did leave the EGR on. Oh, before I started this, for my EGT sensor, I placed it in the back pressure sensor. I put it right back there. So if you guys see right there, it's really hard to see. Your back pressure sensor goes right there. And I didn't do the block off plates yet, so that's where my temporary I got the kit from HPP. It's designed to go in the back pressure sensor, designed to take that off. And I got it from Rolling Smoke Diesel. So alright guys, let's turn this light off. This is a moment of truth, guys. Oh, you know what? Help if we had a key. Andy, it would help if we had a key.
That would work.
Sorry guys, it's a little dark. It's hard to see. Hope my battery didn't go dead. If it did, then we're crap out of luck. Okay. Alrighty guys. Let's do it. Let me see something here. Let's try it. It says I got a check engine light on. Don't know what that is. Other than that, doesn't sound bad. We'll use the Lynk tuner. We'll diagnose what that is, guys. We'll check this out.